Let's come over here. Who all wants to make a digging stick?
Pick a stick. Okay.
Yeah, pick a stick and we've got to cut them down. What you want to do, whoops, let's get this bike.
Some of them are too long.
Thank you. What the ideal recommendation for your digging stick is you set it against your chest, the armpit, to the tip of your fingers, and the tip of your fingers. So we're going to have to cut some down. So whoever wants one, grab a stick, we'll get it measured and let's get it cut.
We're going to talk just a minute about the safety. And I want to give a case in point because I just cut myself. The stay had come undone on my favorite knife, and when I went back and grabbed it, it slipped. And this thing right here is razor sharp all the way up to the end. I mean, it is razor sharp, and I cut my finger. So we want to be very careful. All of these knives are sharp, very sharp. Okay, so if you cut yourself, you promise you can't sue us. So you're on your own on that. Okay. When you're working with your digging stick, think about where that knife is going to go if it slips. If I'm trying to work on my stick and she's here, what's going to happen? I very well could cut her, and this is sharp, so it would not be pretty. Okay, so this is your blood bubble. You want to make sure that nobody is in your blood bubble. So we're going to have a little space between people when when we're working on this. Okay, I want to get somebody started cutting down the sticks. Maybe Kaylin, you can do that, and I need to go get a Band-Aid. See, I did bona fide cut. So we're going to, the ones that are too long, we're going to go ahead and cut. These we just cut quickly from the woods the other day. Some of them are a little crooked. They may not work the best, but it'll give you an idea. And the thing that we want to point out, you remember I mentioned earlier about chamfering, not championing. Chamfering the edges. You want to take this, and whenever you're going around, you want to be very careful that you have good control, because if you slip, you want to go over your thumb. You see that? Mm-hmm. Whenever you pull it towards you, want to go over your thumb. All right? And you want to make sure that you have good control, or you can turn the knife and go this way. And if you're more comfortable with that, and you just want to round off these edges here, okay? So that if you, like with a walking stick or digging stick or whatever, if you have to hit this or you're banging it around or whatever, it's not going to split. That's going to keep it from splitting out. And then one end, we're going to have to put a little bit of a point on it. And so, you know what we neglected to do is to find some sticks that they could, so you may, there's a log down there, there's trees here that you can go against and cut into the tree so that the tree will stop your knife. We'll help you. We'll just kind of go around and help people get their digging stick made. My husband is going to cut some of these down.
And what is a digging stick?
I'll give that to you.
Go in the bathroom.
Okay, this is, yeah, this is, these are actually for blisters.
Oh, I was just on the table. Like,
That's okay. I know where some are, and I'll go get them. Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
I'll put it back for you.
Okay. We can start with 5 people. And what I'd like to start with is the 5 who have the long sticks. That's what we need, because we have to cut them down. That'll give more digging sticks. A digging stick, I don't know, did somebody ask that question?
Yeah, she was one.
Did she get an answer?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Tomorrow we're going to go over more knife safety for reasons like this. It doesn't take that long. It can happen that fast. But we only want to do 5 at a time because we need to keep our distance. And when you do this, work patiently and slowly, and we'll give you instructions. Do not be in a hurry, because you're certainly going to cut yourself. And so let's start here. Let's get a measurement. How you want a measurement? There you go. Put it in your armpit, and then you go out to the tips of your fingers. That's an approximate. That looks like we could get another one out of that.
This is a really good, this is called a gomboy, a silky gomboy. This is the maiden voyage. I've never used this. I have the smaller one, which is called the Pocket Boy. And I like the Pocket Boy. It's probably about this long folded, about unfolded, it's about like that. If you cut it.
And with a saw, you cut on the back stroke.
On these saws.
And so you don't rush, take your time. These saws are very sharp. You want to be very careful. This isn't taking much to get through this.
What's that called?
This is a
Silky Gomboy.
Gomboy. We also have other types of these saws. I have a Corona saw. Works
Corona's a good one.
excellent. Corona saw, Silkies. What's the other one we have? Is it a Fiskars, I believe? Fiskars. Yeah, all good saws. Okay, somebody can try this one. We'll work this one into a digging stick. Who didn't get one that wanted one?
Okay, I have knives to loan. Please make sure we get all our knives back. I have experiences
Okay.
with all of these. You need a big one.
Rambo knife.
Rambo.
I got a small knife. One, two, four.
One more.
Can I have one? Thank you.
Okay, another stick here if somebody wants one. Sure. Who else had a longer one? Okay. Let's get yours cut. Probably won't get
You
two.
can use it. Is it James?
Yeah, James.
Okay. A way that you can use it for that, you can actually use this as a chopping tool. Okay. Being careful for your son, you
try
can just
using
come up
the
and
saw.
whack that right off. And
Yeah.
It'll be a lot. There you go.
Very
See
good.
how much more power, how much easier it is?
Oh, it's backwards, right?
You got to pull back to cut it. Yep. Pull back to cut. Yep. There you go.
You hold it like a girl.
Don't try this over.
And then you can just make a soft, gentle cut there, and it'll. There you go. Very good.
Okay,
we
when you're
Okay.
working on bringing the end to a point, you're gonna need to more chop than dig. Let me go get.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh yeah, you got her, brother. Now it'd be to get this bark off. You want to peel the bark off.
Okay.
And then one of the things you need to remember about a knife: a safe knife is a sharp knife. Always keep your knives sharpened. Always.
Like this stick is.
I would feel more comfortable if you had more room.
Whenever you get
Whoever has a knife, make sure and respect that blood bubble. Okay.
and you did good here. You see, he made the notch. What you can do with this is you can reach in, like if you have your pot.
Excuse me.
Pot on the can. You can reach in and
How are you guys doing?
do your hold in your business and then cover it.
Caleb, move your hand. You gotta move your hand.
Go on this short
I mean, just,
Get it more for you.
yeah.
But just more of a digging tool. What you want to do is keep your thumb below this.
So it's like peeling carrots.
Right, and then you just take little bites at a time and go around like that. Okay. Okay. You can do it that way if it works for you, but it's easier if you hold the knife like this and put your thumb here. Can you hold it like that? And then turn it.
sort of rounded, like that's going to keep it from,
Like
putting out a lot better.
that.
Can you cut this off right below the snot? It'll make it. Yeah, it works pretty good.
You're sharpening knives on the stone.
Yeah, I prefer that, but this is a quick way. I've got my stones in there. We're going to go through that tomorrow. I prefer a stone. That's what I started out with, and that's what I'm comfortable with.